So guys, I'm gonna do this video kind of far from the camera on my phone. You can see my ugly ass t-shirt, my pajama. Anyway, I'm gonna do this video far from camera so I can train myself to project my voice across the room. I know this is gonna be very weird because I'm so far from the camera, but something I need to train on. So today I watched the 10K exercise videos, and yesterday I think I focused on communicating more clearly and expressing myself more. But today I want to focus on just talk and without filter and non-stop, kind of like a rapper, and just keep talking to you all day. And today I got massively shot in my head at work. I'll start talking about what happened before work. So I was walking. I was on my way to work, and I was walking very fast. And even though it was like 7:50 in the morning, I was looking for girls to talk to on my way to work. And it doesn't matter if it was like 5 minutes or 10 minutes or 15 minutes into actions. As long as I talk to everyone or anyone and be social, and that's all that counts. So I saw this Indian chick walking in front of me. She's okay, not gonna judge her based on her looks. So I walk up next to her, and we were both walking very fast because it's early in the morning. Everyone is going somewhere. So I just said, hey. And she looked at me like, "Do I know you?" That kind of look. But I kept going and said, "Hey, what are you up to?" I can't remember what I said. I was like, "Hey, sub," and blah 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 blah. I said what she's up to, and then I remember something Julian said in his infield breakdown, which is that it doesn't matter what you say. So as long as you just say something, say anything, you can say dog, kite, flying, airplane, blah blah blah, as long as she feels your vibe. It could be very boring questions like, hey, how old are you? And as long as your vibe is offering value, then you're good to go. So that was my vibe in the beginning. I was kind of offering value, and she started laughing at my jokes, even though I wasn't really cracking any jokes. And then, because it was so early in the morning and my first interaction of the day, I kind of slipped out of that giving value vibe and kind of get into this like interview mode ish. And that's something I'm really stuck at sometimes, like the interview mode. And I'm pretty sure you guys all have that too. I'm pretty sure everyone experiences this from time to time. So that interview mode where you just ask questions and not really answering to their answer. And this is also another exercise in Julian's 10 game. And one of those exercises being grounded. And it doesn't matter what the girl says or what he. And you can do this with your friend. It doesn't matter. Like pretend your friend is a girl, and you only can ask questions, and you have to keep asking questions with a positive vibe, smiling, no value taking, and just let's check this out vibe. And the more you do it, and the girl or your friend who pretends to be a hot girl can only give you negative feedback or negative response like, "Oh, I have a boyfriend. What are you still doing here? I told you to go away." And you still have to ask them any questions, but it has to be with a big smile, with an offering value vibe, and that's all you have to do for as long as you could. 30 seconds is actually very hard. And this is another exercise that's really resonated with me, and it's the one where you associate word in a sentence. That says I'll pick a word, package, and I have to form a sentence using that word. And my next sentence has to be another word I picked from the previous sentence. So if I pick a word package, I could say something like, I was going to the post office to pick up my package. Post office is actually a very cool place to work at. The coolest place I've ever worked at is a supermarket. And I know that doesn't sound as cool as it should be, but hey, who's judging? And supermarket is where you can buy all your groceries, your food, especially healthy food. I'm very into healthy food, and you get the point. You just keep going and keep going. And this builds that kind of fun vibe where you associate words and you're now filtering yourself. And another exercise is talk very fast, like you're rapping non-stop for 2 minutes, and the only way you could do that is you unfilter yourself. Kind of like what I'm doing now. I did this exercise an hour ago, and I was studying. Yeah, no, I kind of don't want to talk about my day anymore because it's just so depressing. It's just so sad. I just don't want to dwell on the past anymore. Yeah, let it go. Wasn't a very good day. Got massively shot in my head by my boss, by my superior, by my tutor, who is not a very good mentor in my opinion because he just puts you down. Maybe he's not intentionally putting you down. You just think, oh, maybe you should know this. And I hate it when someone who's supposed to teach you tells you that you're supposed to know this. And I know, don't be a victim. Still take responsibility for your learning and just don't blame it on the tutor for not teaching you. But at the same time, they have to be very, you know, empathize with that you're still a student, even though you were a few months away from graduating. You still you're still learning, and no one's fucking perfect. Like I think the most important, like the massive thing that fucked me up today was the social pressure from him. It's that need to impress, that need to keep an image in your mind. That's the thing that fucked me up the most this morning. And after that, I was like, fuck, I'm so tired. I just want to go home and stuff. And yeah. And another thing, I think, even though he's a very good, even though my tutor is a very good clinician, I don't know, I just don't like the way he treats students. Hmm. Maybe it's like an Asian thing, you know? You learn something and, you think students are like, ugh, piece of shits and all that. And maybe that's just the way it is. And another thing I pick up from Julian, I'm jumping all over the place right now. And another thing I pick up on Julian's infield is the flirting vibe. I think I might have talked about this yesterday. Flirting vibe, the man to woman vibe. It's like, oh, I love you, and I hate you. Oh, if we do that, blah blah blah, I'm so gonna marry you. If you do that, I'm so gonna marry you. But of course, it's not all about the words you're saying. It's about the vibe you're putting out, and that's so fucking important. And today, I saw a guy posting on the 10 Game members Facebook page, and this guy was asking if there's any wing in his town. I looked at the name of his town, and fuck yeah, we live in the same place. And I was very surprised because I've been doing quote unquote game for 2 years, and I have never met anyone doing, or at least day game. I'm sure there's a lot of guys doing game and night game. It's not that rare. Like anyone can say they do game, but they could just dabble around a bit and not very good at it. But I figured if this guy bought the 10 game, then he must be very dedicated to it because he spent what $300 on this shit. But yeah, going to bed now. Hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you next time.